Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of District Gamers. It's your host Zexy Haas here. On my right, we got my man Stealthy. Today we got a special guest here. His name is Abs.
What's up, guys?
You know, we're excited to have him on here. He's one of our good friends and special guests here. Let's introduce you a little bit. What's your preferred platform of gaming?
Definitely PC. I play all platforms here and there, but mostly PC.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I like that too. And then as far as anticipated games, what kind of games are you looking forward to?
I'm not looking forward to anything specific coming out that's supposed to be released, but definitely hoping that they'll come out with an expansion for the vanilla WoW. Hopefully go to BC and Wrath. That would definitely be fun.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You want them to go back to the same thing, BC and Wrath, or do you want them to make a new type of expansion?
Both would be okay, but I definitely like the Wrath and BC expansions over the current, retail version of WoW.
Okay, we got a lot of that. We're going to be talking in this episode, but before we get to that, guys, we talked about it last episode. We have a Smash tournament coming up. I believe we're going to be doing it very soon, so stay tuned for that. Also, we got a future Halo tournament, which is going to be really awesome. You're going to see me kill everybody. I'm probably the best Halo player out of all of them.
Oh, let's see about that. I don't know.
Today's episode is going to be about World of Warcraft Classic, and if we like it so far, what do we expect from it, and so on and so forth. So
yeah, we'll freestyle it.
It's going to be a freestyle episode.
Yeah,
so.
just subscribe. Like us.
Oh yeah, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. It's going to be in the descriptions below. Thank you guys.
Follow me on Twitter as well.
Okay. Alright guys, we're diving in right into WoW Classic here. First, I want to ask you, how do you like it so far? What's going on with that? Are you liking it? Do you not like it? Is it too hard? What's going on?
Oh man, everything we talked about in episode 1, our dream came true. It's amazing. Like, I go back, I'm still playing BFA, and then I switch back over to WoW Classic, and you can see how much it has changed and became worse. Because when I'm playing BFA, I'm just daydreaming and playing and just tanking. WoW Classic, we're falling asleep. I gotta sit on there and make sure, hit the buttons on time, the spells.
It's so much easier to get gear. It's so much easier to level. It's so much everything about it. Yeah, in BFA, that's what I mean. And bro, I can't do it. It's just a hassle. When I do something in World of Warcraft Classic, even though it's very hard to get that piece of gear and it's very grindy, it's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
You feel accomplished.
Exactly. How about you? How do you like it so far?
Love it. I actually kind of borderline got sick of the current WoW. I wouldn't play for 4 or 5 months. I'd be behind in all gear. I'd play for 2 days and be caught up with everybody again. It's ridiculous. You could literally quit for a year, jump back into it, and be caught up with everybody in 2 weeks.
And you feel bad for the people who
grind the whole time.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. I do like that I can come in and do the raids on Raid Finder because I don't have that time.
The convenience of it.
Yeah, the convenience of it, but that's why don't do that to the original. If they said
the
we're gonna
original.
No way. Yeah.
It takes the whole community aspect out of it. You don't have to really know anybody. You don't have to talk with people. You just click Raid Finder, it throws you in a group, and then when let's say you wipe, people just leave the group because they can just click a button and get in another group.
That's so true.
Now, if you wipe in vanilla, no, you got to work it out because it's hard to find a replacement. You can't just dive in and have somebody jump in for you.
And the thing is, that guy will be known. Hey, this
guy
is
a leaver.
No,
interluding.
Yeah, I'm trying to be so nice to everybody. If I'm helping with the quest, even though I'm done, I'll help them and finish their quest.
It makes you respect people and makes you earn respect back.
That's true. And I love being able to just go into Westfall, walk around. Hey, there's another guy that needs help killing something.
Yeah.
Invite him right away. You got a group. You meet people right off the bat.
In BFA, you don't need help with anything.
Nope.
You just jump in, you kill elites by yourself, you quest by yourself, you never die.
Yeah, those could be bots playing it. I wouldn't even know.
In vanilla, how many people did it take to group up and kill Hogger?
Man, that was awesome. What do you mean? We did a full group, 5 people. We were
you had to meet people, you had to talk to people, you had to communicate. Now it's just, the current is just solo.
Man. I played with your brother, and he pulled Hogger all the way back to that one tower. I forgot what it's called.
And they killed him.
And the guards killed him, and they caught him. We were
That's hilarious.
So yeah, it still has some little glitches here and there, but they always work out for
See,
the
that's
I
not a
wouldn't call
glitch,
those
though.
glitches. I would call
That's
those,
not really a glitch.
Yeah, that's true. But
That's the mechanics of the game, and you just.
We used to do that with world bosses. We'd pull them into Stormwind.
Yeah, they
Oh,
still
yeah.
And make it wipe the whole city.
that was the fun about WoW Classic.
There was a lot of stuff.
Honestly, that's one reason I made a warlock for vanilla, so I can summon the Inferno and have it wipe out Goldshire.
Definitely. Yeah, it beats. I mean, like right now in retail, let's say someone can walk up and the enemy has like a 10% health. They'll hit it once it counts. As for a kill.
No.
What challenge is that? You know,
No
None.
challenge. And then we'll get into it after about layering and the problems it's causing, and it's not really the right experience in my opinion. But what are you making? What class? You know?
Oh yeah.
Are you Horde Alliance? What's going on?
Right now on Alliance, I made a warrior DPS, arms DPS.
Yeah.
I do plan to tank once I hit 60, because I enjoy getting a group right away. Right now as DPS,
Yeah, it's annoying.
It takes forever.
finding a tank, finding a healer is not fun. Not
Yeah,
fun at all.
no.
So I haven't been doing as much dungeons as I have been right now as I did back in the day.
You know you
when
can,
I did tank right off the bat. Well, I didn't tank right off the
you can
bat.
tank
You can
his
still take his
arms.
arms. Though.
Oh yeah,
That's what I mean.
that is what actually I've been
That's what
doing.
you've been doing, yeah.
People have been inviting me. They're like, "Hey, can you two-handed tank?"
Yep.
And you can see I uploaded the videos already. It is sloppy, but
It
works.
works.
Yeah.
It works. It's good enough.
There's no dual spec. You can't
Oh.
just respec it
Yeah.
and click of a button.
Yeah, you gotta pay to do that. And it's still at 1 gold, I think, the first time.
And then it jumps up every time until
Yeah,
I
so-
think it caps at 10, but
Yeah.
that's a lot.
I'm
10
not.
gold's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not
No, no.
touching it until I hit level 60.
Yeah, 100%.
What are you making?
I made a few characters,
Yeah.
but I'm
What's your
focusing
main?
on the warlock,
Okay.
because honestly, when I played vanilla, when it was actually current at the time, Locke was like one of the only characters I didn't really play that I liked.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me take it back and play a new experience on it and go with something I didn't have, you know?
Alliance or Horde?
Alliance.
For sure.
Always.
For sure.
Always.
And I got a rogue. I've always been a healer. I just wanted to try something new, so I went rogue, man.
That's hilarious. I did upload the video where we were on day 1 arguing, and Al was like, or Flying Ho was like, "Why don't we go Horde? Fucking go Horde!" So I wish he was here today because I think he'd have a lot to say. But fuck the Horde.
Fuck the Horde.
Horde are scum.
I'm gonna tell you right now, our server, the server we're on, it's like
It's
for
infested with
sure.
Horde.
It's for sure. You know, at least 60-40, maybe 70-30. And it is awesome. First
Love
of all, Alliance are the biggest sissies in the world. I'm just gonna say that.
They don't want to. They don't want to.
They are the big. I was watching this.
They
guy.
watch. They don't help. They sit.
guy-
They run away.
No,
they,
even
they
worse.
wave. They wave.
Yeah.
And hope they don't
Even
do
worse,
anything.
they're a bunch of cucks, bro. Look what happened. This Horde was about to die, and this Alliance came and saved them with the NPC. I was like, bro, what are you doing? And I went and
anything,
killed
you
the
helped
Horde.
the
I
NPC.
killed the Horde for him.
You help the NPC if that's the
This
case.
guy.
We're on a
retarded.
PvP server for a reason. Get your ass on PvE if you're
I'm
doing a
literally,
battle.
I'm almost level 50 right now, and I'm just for a whole 2 hours every day. I go to the
World
low,
beating.
I go to the lower level Horde areas and just kill every Horde I see.
You're that guy.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
because of what they did to me, they have no honor. And I'm not sure.
No remorse.
No
That's all they
remorse.
do. Right now, I'm leveling in.
They don't care. They'll
I'm
stop.
in the Kalamador lands. I think
Yeah.
Ashen or not Ashenville. What's the place above
Baron?
Teneris? I
Baron.
thought Thousand
Thousand
Needles.
Thousand Needles.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
questing
my
right
God.
there. Oh, I just keep getting killed by Horde.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. I'm like,
That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
I signed up for this.
Yeah, you know what
PvP
you're getting
server.
into. That's why when people bitch about it all the time, it's like you're on a PvP, you're on an
Exactly.
PvP server. That's
Just go
what
to
it's
their
about.
lower levels and kill them.
Well, no,
bro.
you got even that's call your friends, have them meet you up, group up, and remember the battles we used to have in vanilla?
Bro, what do you mean?
Yeah,
I'm
that-
having them right now.
I'm talking original.
Yeah.
It would turn in. It would start off like 3 Alliance, 3 Horde fighting each other, and all of a sudden you see
Yeah,
people flying in,
yeah,
flying in,
flying in.
until it turns into like a 40 on 40 in the
It's
middle
awesome.
of Barrens.
It's
Now,
awesome.
now I didn't have that experience because
Amazing.
I was in BC.
Yeah,
and I
you
still
can.
love the PvP in BC.
Yeah,
PvP actually got better
Yeah.
in the first
Oh,
2
when they made
expansions.
that Isle of Quel'Danaz,
Yes.
that was so
Because that was
amazing.
like the first, one of the first where
We
you
grouped
shared
up.
flight paths. You shared.
I disagree. I disagree. In the first, vanilla has the best world PvP. And
World
hear me out.
Oh, World
Yes,
PvP,
yes.
yeah, I agree to that.
Now with arenas and BGs, 100%. BC upgraded, balanced it a little bit, and then Lich King probably one of the most
Was it
way
Lich
more
King?
balanced.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Lich
but
King,
I
they
think-
tweaked the spells some too, so
Yeah.
made it more
Oh.
so everybody has a little bit of extra survivability. Everybody can kind of
Exactly.
hold their own a little bit better.
But with world PvP, there's no flying mounts to get away.
Well, that's true.
Fight.
Okay, I see why. Yeah.
You have
Once
to
they
fight.
introduced flying mounts, World PvP went to shit.
Yeah, it really did.
Well, Wintergrasp was amazing though.
But in Wintergrasp, you couldn't fly.
You couldn't fly.
That's what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really liked Wintergrasp.
Because as soon as you could fly, it's like they'd res, jump on their mountain, take off.
Yes.
You couldn't camp anybody. You couldn't punish them for
Yeah.
being in your land.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Oh, and being a rogue in classic
Oh,
is
beautiful.
the best. I will stay stealth for a whole 30
Well, you
minutes
didn't
waiting
tell us
for
what
the
you're
guy.
playing. What you?
Oh, I did. I said human rogue.
Oh, you did say
level almost level 50. I'm 47 right now. So.
You used to play a priest, I remember, right?
Yeah, I was talking about it.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
yeah. So
always
what are the differences, right? What are you liking better and shit?
Well, I played a lot of different classes, but priest is like what I am. I've always played a priest, and I'm gonna make one after this rogue. I'm not gonna lie, but it's really fun to see that in classic. It's not like the new current WoW or the professions I have. It means something, and my class and what I'm running, it means something. It's different than a priest. Not all healers are the same. You got pros and cons on everybody. My DPS is not the same as other DPS, and what I choose to do is me. I can't explain it, but
you can customize it more.
Oh yeah, that talent tree is amazing. compared to
The new talent tree, it gives you 3 spells to pick out of. 3, so you get like 21 choices. You get to pick 7 of them.
Yeah. Current WoW.
That's true.
Current WoW. All healers feel the same. They all dispel. They all do this. They all do that. And classic, each one is different, and what you do is different, and your professions actually mean something. In current WoW, professions are for nothing.
No, I think Oh, sorry, go on.
About the PvP side on it, with what I didn't like is when they changed it, because with the current WoW, like if you're playing a mage and you're frost, you don't have fire spells.
Yeah.
You have a couple of them.
That's
you don't
true.
have all your spells.
True.
So when you're playing as a frost and you have fire spells, they don't know what spec you are. So you could be casting fire, hoping they interrupt it and kick it, just so you can unleash all your ice on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
You know what I mean? It adds a lot more strategy.
It's the
to it.
reason-
It adds a lot more strategy.
It's
to
the
it.
reason why you can be an arms warrior and still tank. It's because you have all the moves still.
You have all the moves.
Yeah,
You get what I mean? In current
In
WoW,
current WoW, if you pick arms, you lose your shield bash.
Yeah,
you lose
you
your
can't all that stuff.
sunders. You can't do any of that.
That's true. Now they switched it. They made it more casual. I know in retail
Way more
because WoW was on a decline.
Yeah.
So
well,
They
can you say that it was on the decline because they kept on making it more casual?
I think they made it casual because it started to decline. They were trying to suck in people.
Because Lich King, they got the casual players.
It was on a rise for 5 years.
Until Cataclysm.
Exactly. A game does not rise for 5 years. And if it was gonna die because
I think
people
it
are
was
getting,
Cata, yeah.
I think if people were gonna get sick of it after 1 year, 2 years, then they'll fall off. But 5 years straight, it kept on
It's
increasing.
because the expansions were getting good, and then they
The
just
Cata.
started to go down after Cata.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So
And
that's when they started making it. Oh, you want to play? Jump in. We'll gear you up right away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They want to
And
bring
it wasn't
people in,
working.
that,
It kept on going down though.
but it brought in the casuals.
And look, Classic WoW is a success.
And
Why?
MMOs
And it's harder.
It's harder, much harder.
And it's a success.
Well,
Then-
MMOs in general started declining by that time
Yeah.
as well.
Absolutely.
And
Because
Classic
everybody was
WoW
getting
back,
into the
baby.
MOBAs and the battle royales.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Now they're dying. Look at
Now it's flipping
bringing it
back.
back.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Everybody, bro, people don't know how to make games no more. Everybody. It's just, they're making it all into this RNG slot machine kind of shit and free game, but you're gonna pay $500 in 1 year on random
Pay to
shit.
win?
Pay to win
It's
shit.
because people are paying. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If people stop paying to win, then people will just play to win.
Yeah, that's what I heard that MMO Black Desert is. It's pay to win.
Of course, that's how they all are.
Like, if they want to introduce where you pay money to buy a skin or something that's cosmetic, that's not gonna affect your stats or
gameplay,
your
yeah.
gameplay.
I don't mind.
That's fine. Do whatever
Yeah,
you
if
want.
it helps the
But when someone
developers-
can buy something that makes their character stronger,
It's like, wow.
that's a big no-no in these
Yeah.
type of games.
Yeah, definitely.
But if
Or buy
Flying Ho was
armor
here,
and all
Yeah.
if Flying Ho was here, he'd pay every dollar, and he wants to.
What do you mean? He was about to pay a couple hundred to boost
He
his
lost
character.
16, bro. This guy's the worst leveler, yeah.
Yeah, now, what level are you guys?
I haven't been playing as much as I'd like, but I'm around like 36, I think, 35.
36. Yeah, I'm about the same level,
Yeah, he is.
35, 36. I remember I checked the guild, I was about your level.
Yeah.
It's been fun though. I like it. I'm really enjoying the classic WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything that you guys would say you don't like about Classic WoW? Is there anything that you're against? Or is it all just positive?
I really have nothing negative, honestly.
The only
How about you?
negative I'm talking right now is there's no battlegrounds yet.
Oh yeah,
I want some PvP.
That's
now,
phase
yeah.
2, right?
That's
That's
true.
phase 2. Yeah, I
That was-
Well, they want to give people time to
they
catch
didn't
up
have-
so no one gets ahead.
Did they have Battlegrounds when it first came out
No.
the game? That's
I know.
They're trying to
But-
live up to it.
They're trying to keep it standard.
Exactly.
But that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
Was the battlegrounds
Yeah.
and the ability to go in and just play 10 versus 10 against real people, not NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm loving the direction
I like
it's in, the progression, the way you get gear. It's not handing you gear, and little by little, like, it takes maybe 10 levels till I get a new piece that's very
Yeah.
good. Because it adds challenge.
And when you get that piece, even though you're leveling, you love that piece, bro. It feels good getting that piece.
Yeah.
In current, when you're leveling and you get a new piece, you're like, whatever.
In current, when you're leveling and you get a new piece, you replace it in 10 minutes.
Exactly.
You replace it in 10 minutes.
Right now we know the names.
Right now, I get a piece, I keep it for 10 levels.
Yeah, and you know what that piece is and how
You
much,
remember.
and you feel a difference.
I
Oh,
still
yeah.
remember the
Weapon,
whirlwind
bro.
axe. I know that's
Yeah.
what I got a quest to get, and it's gonna be rewarding because it's gonna last for 10 levels.
Yeah, when you get a nice piece,
I'll
it
help you.
lasts.
I'll help you get it today.
And yeah, the progression, like I was talking about earlier, it's like it's not just go to this line, do all the quests here, and then go to the next line.
Yeah.
No, it's do some here. Now these are getting higher. Move back to Duskwood.
Then
Come
come
back,
back.
to
and
here.
come back when you
A
can.
lot of run. That's the only thing I don't like about vanilla is a lot of just
Hey, I
Back
got,
and forth. Yeah.
travel time.
I got
a
my
lot
horse.
of travel time.
I got my horse.
I don't
It's
have
really
mine yet.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's
we're
awesome.
But I get a free one.
Yeah, that's true. I had to pay 90 gold.
Well, nowadays when you're traveling, put on a podcast. That's what I do.
That's the one thing that I regret
Or Nintendo Switch.
when I jump back into vanilla. I'm like, this is the one thing I did not miss was all the running.
I'll tell you what I don't like about Classic WoW right now. You know, it's an awesome game. Obviously, it has its pros and cons, but the number one thing that I don't like is layering.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And
definitely.
what I found myself doing is asking people to invite me
Just to get in a
just to
different
get,
layer.
and I was like, bro, why am I doing that? I'm not
That
gonna do
is
that no
stupid.
more. So I'd stop.
See, but the problem is, I understand why they did it. I understand why.
Why
Because
is it?
when vanilla first came out, there wasn't the player base of like 7 million players right away.
Exactly.
Oh,
When it
very
released
little.
now, everybody jumped back to it, so it was too saturated.
yeah,
Everybody would be
would
questing in the
waiting
same
around.
area.
Yeah.
You know, and the
That's
respawns
true.
weren't as high.
But
So in order
That
to look,
is- that's
remember when it
classic
released?
WoW.
When it first released, how long did it take you to do that quest?
Not as long, honestly. As
When you were doing the ones-
as
remember?
day one, but it took long. Yeah.
Because you couldn't find a guy that you could tell.
imagine there was no layering.
That's
It would have taken 10 times longer.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not a negative.
It's-
So-
It is a
It
negative.
is a negative,
'Cause
but I
people
understand why.
It's because it's so easy to exploit it. It's so easy to play the system.
That's
That's
true.
what I mean. They should do something where, I don't know. It
Like
just-
there's,
I
I
don't know
understand
what to
why.
do. I don't know what
I
to
understand why they did it, and it makes sense.
do. So what people were doing, they would be farming a mine, ask somebody to invite them, go
Hit
back
the
to the
mine.
mine, ask somebody else to invite them, hit the mine.
Because the mines spawn in the same spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
different
so
layers.
boosting, okay.
Yeah, it's not classic.
Yeah, that part isn't.
Yeah.
classic.
If you guys were looking up what's going on, I don't know if they got banned or they changed it. There was a problem with the layering. You can layer inside a dungeon.
What?
You can layer inside
reset a
a dungeon.
boss?
Yes.
Get outta here.
So what
that's
they
why
were
you guys
doing?
were farming SM that day. And
No,
then
No,
We
no,
weren't
we were
doing
doing
that.
10-man.
We weren't
And
doing it.
they stopped it in the middle of our run.
the
Yeah.
hot fix, right?
They hot fixed it in the middle of our run.
And less XP, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, not that. This is different. I never did this, obviously, but
Cheater.
people were doing raids and resetting the boss instead of weeklies. You understand? So the boss comes every 1 week.
Yeah,
So
how
when
how
you
were
s-
they doing
No,
that?
It's
you
so-
can't.
th-
That's not layering.
Bro, they literally would
Because it saves on your account, doesn't it?
they would leave a group, somebody else would invite them.
And the boss would reappear?
Yes.
Get out of here.
It was a
Oh,
glitch.
hey.
it was
I
a
can
glitch.
see why that's bad then.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
they
you
were
now you get
making
possibility
so
of getting,
much
of getting
gear.
high-end gear
In
way
1
more
week.
possible.
In 1 week.
Did they fix that right away? Or?
I don't know if right away. I think they should ban some people that were doing that. Honestly.
I mean, they hot fixed the 10-mans right away. I would
Yeah.
assume they would have capitalized on fixing that.
Yeah, for sure, especially for raids. Now this isn't high level. These are more lower.
No,
level.
no. High level.
They were doing it all in the high level.
Molten core and
Skullmans,
shit.
lower and upper.
Damn.
Upper Blackrock, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought of a negative.
What is it?
One thing I didn't like is I could hire the graphics. I wanted the classic feel. I lowered it.
You
So
can
the-
still leave it though. You
Yeah,
can leave
I
it.
left
on
it. I left it to the classic.
You don't like the
graphics.
grass moving?
No, I want it to look like classic. The water, even the water,
Yeah.
if you hire it, it brings in the cat of water.
Mm-hmm.
I like the classic water. I want it to feel like I'm playing classic. I guess I know keep the option, but me knowing the option is there, it's like
You using it.
But yeah, I didn't use it. No, I went back, stayed on
Yeah.
classic. But yeah, that's my negative.
No, I'm definitely using better graphics, bro.
Yeah,
So
you-
much
you
easier
got
to
high?
move and
No, I mean I can see everything. I mean I got the view distance up and all that. I just have it on classic to look at the old school water to feel like I'm playing classic, or else I feel like I'm playing BFA again.
Yeah.
I kept it smooth, the character models and all that. I mean I didn't go all out, grab a bubble monitor and plug that up.
Replace your video card.
Yeah, go back old school. I mean the requirements.
They were nothing.
Yeah, there are nothing, but they're still more than they were back then.
Yeah.
Back then it was like Pentium 3. Now it's
Was it really
Core,
Pentium 3?
Core 2 Dual, yeah, or Pentium 4, something like that.
So overall, you guys would say you're having a good experience in the game.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of direction, you were talking about this earlier, what kind of direction do you think they should go in next after all the phases, 1-2 years from
As
now?
far as expansion wise?
Yeah, do you think they should come out with a new patch, with a new raid, and then other gear, or
That's not keeping it traditional though. That's creating a whole new game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Or
they're
do
keeping
you
the
want-
gameplay elements, but
But it's creating a whole new
adding a new raid.
expansion.
Or
Yeah.
do you think they should do a new expansion that never came out before to level 70, but not BC, something different? Or do you want BC?
I want BC.
How about you?
Yeah, I want BC, but that is a good idea, but not for Classic. Leave Classic how it is.
Classic is classic for
Yeah.
a reason.
That's true. I heard there are rumors that people are just talking. I don't think they're going to do that. But what I want them to do is realize, okay, this is what put us on the map.
Yeah.
Now instead of BFA, let's say Rise of Sargeras is the next
Right.
one. That guy's been alive since Warcraft 1. He's the enemy right now in BFA. Actually, the next patch is Shara. She didn't die in the raid.
Yeah, I remember.
One of the old gods, one of the Sea Thun gods pulled her out, so we're going to be killing them. But anyways, new expansion, Rise of Sargeras. I'm just making a name up, or Revenge of Sargeras. I'm throwing it out there for Blizzard. Give me
If
some
you're
money.
watching.
Yeah, give me some money on that. But yeah, look at WoW Classic and be like, okay, let's revamp everything. I already heard they're going to lower the levels. They're not going to go up to 130. They might lower the levels. And bring back the old talent tree. Bring back the
See, the
classic
talent tree is what
gameplay.
destroyed it for me. I
Yeah.
hated when they
I
redid the
hated
talent
the
tree.
new one, man. I hated
Hated
it.
it.
When did they add the new
Yeah,
one? It
it
was
was
after
Kata.
Glitch? Kata?
No, I think it was in Mists.
Was it
no,
Mist?
something there. Yeah.
After Kata they did it, yep.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, Kata wasn't good, and Lich King to me, even though it was good, it's what ruined WoW.
It's what ruined the PvE aspect of WoW.
Exactly.
But it enhanced
PvP,
the PvP
it was great.
aspect of WoW. It was like
But
it was like a trade-off. Like for the PvPers, they loved it. For the PvEers, they were like, eh.
I think they should do BC, honestly, because BC is still my favorite
They have
expansion.
to. They have to do
Yeah.
BC and they have to do Lich King after.
As much as I love Vanilla, BC fixed a lot of stuff that was wrong with Vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong, the stuff that's wrong in it, it's still fun. But BC fixed it, and on top of that, it just expanded the game so
And
big.
there's flying mounts. I like flying mounts.
I don't
But
mind the flying mounts.
Let me tell you why it makes sense. Because this Sargeras character is the leader of the Burning Legion in the BC expansion.
Yeah.
He was the leader. You used to get marks of Sargeras if you
Yes.
So
Aldor and Scryers.
yeah, release this new expansion, make it like WoW Classic, the difficulty, make it popular, and then say, hey, a year later we got BC Classic coming out after
People
we're all
will
done
go
with that
over it.
expansion. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that if they did open up like a new expansion, not re-release an expansion,
Yeah.
I think it would do well. But it would be, because it would be a whole new experience. It'd be nothing we've ever ran before. It'd be nothing we could remember off of, oh, I remember doing this before.
Yeah, but
it'd
don't
be a
build
new
off of
experience.
BFA as well.
Yeah.
Man,
Go a whole
BFA
different
just
direction.
don't remind me.
You gotta go a whole
I
different
can give
direction.
them a whole timeline, man.
Yeah.
The new Lich King, release that as a new
Right?
expansion. Wrath of the Lich King, Classic. Alright, I'm just going too far into this.
But yeah, about BFA, you were talking about it, bro. I was just thinking about it. In Classic, I couldn't. In the beginning, I couldn't even kill 2 people at once. Right now, I can probably do 2 at once, but I have to use all my cooldowns, or 3 people at once with all my cooldowns.
And all your mana.
And well, I'm a
Oh, you're a
rogue,
rogue.
so I have to use dodge and
Your ability,
adrenaline
yeah,
rush,
evasion,
and then blade furry, and I can kill 2-3 guys.
That's
at
another
once.
problem I'm having too. I pull a mob of 2. Sometimes it's hard to
You're a
take
warrior,
on.
man.
Have a warlock.
Yeah, if I
It's
pull on
easy.
3,
You're
maybe
done.
I can take it on if I activate retaliation.
Yes.
Then that cooldown is 30 minutes.
Yeah, so that's your main.
Yeah, one thing they fixed is lowering that cooldown.
Was it really a fix though?
Was it really?
That-
That
yeah,
move is
it's
so
like-
OP.
That, you know
That
how many
move is
you know how
OP.
many classics can trap me and sit there? A mage
Yeah,
5
that
levels
was-
lower than me. Can
I hope you know.
destroy
it
me.
pays
And that's
off
the reason
to
I
you.
like. That's the reason I like the vanilla. Is because the current WoW, if someone's 2 levels higher than you, you got no chance. No chance. Even
Yeah,
if your
that's
gear is
true.
great, no chance. In vanilla, I could be 10 levels lower than you, and if I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
I have a chance.
Yeah,
I still have a
just
chance.
feel like every
Remember my
class
twink?
kites
Yeah. Kicked my
I
ass.
had a level 19 twink.
I was level 40.
you.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That is.
We could have hit him. We could have
Dodge,
hit him.
parry, dodge, parry.
Yeah, maybe I need to re-roll my class.
No,
No,
this
I
is
was,
my
I
point.
was super.
With your warrior right now, leveling up is hard. Once you get the whirling
Yeah,
weapon,
once I'm 60, then
it's the most OP class in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Best tanks in the game, best DPS.
Yeah,
They
literally
are,
everything
yeah.
about even PvP. There, if you have a pocket healer, done. If it, you'll two.
The only
Yeah,
thing,
that's what I need, a
the only
healer
thing
on
that
this
was hard
class.
about PvP in vanilla was there was a lot of dead spots. Like if you were playing a hunter, I remember I do this all the time because I had a mage vanilla. I was playing a hunter. I'd frost nova them. They'd be frozen in the spot, and I'd take 2 steps back, so I'm out of melee range, but I'm not far enough for them to shoot me either.
Yeah.
So they just stand there and watch me.
Yeah.
They couldn't do anything.
That's awesome.
And I just light them up. There's dead spots you can do that with. There's a lot of little, things you can do like that.
There's a lot of funny things too, like Priest the other day, we're on the
Manaber.
boat with
Mind control.
Mind control,
yeah.
yep.
Oh yeah, I love it.
and she threw him off the boat
Oh yeah.
awesome.
to ratchet,
Yeah.
from
That's
wetlands.
awesome.
Because you're flagged. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I used to
mind
do-
control the horde and threw him off.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I used to when there was you know how when you're in the horde area, they're not flagged but you're flagged.
Yeah.
So they can attack you if they choose to, but you can't attack them unless they flag.
Oh, in Ratchet, I attacked someone. I waited till
Did
they
the
moved
guards
a
get
little
you?
further. No.
Oh, okay.
They moved a little further out and they went AFK. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
not. You shouldn't be standing there.
What I would do in Daenerys, I would wait for people to come outside and I'd duel them as a horde. Because you can
duel horde?
slash duel.
Oh,
you
I
can't
didn't-
right click them and duel, but you can type it.
Yeah.
As soon
I
as
didn't
they
know
start
that.
dueling me, I type slash forfeit.
And
And they hit me and
doesn't
get
die,
flagged.
so-
Oh,
And then I'd kill them.
That's hilarious.
I'd make them flag themselves.
Now, can't you beat them in a duel and then kill them all?
No, in a duel it won't flag them.
Even after.
Even after the duel.
So he's hitting you already. So
As soon as he's about to attack me, slash forfeit.
Oh,
So they hit me
shit.
and they're flagged.
Yeah, that's
Me and Ronnie
hilarious,
used to do that all the time.
that's
I
hilarious.
did see the bank is cross round, but it wasn't as active.
The auction?
Or yeah, the auction house. I said bank. Yeah.
In there's only a
And
couple of them that are
Daenerys.
cross. Yeah, Daenerys and I think Booty Bay as well.
But they're not active at all.
They're
It
not.
wasn't that active.
They're not.
It's
But
not
it's-
cross realm. It's just our
no,
server.
server.
No,
Horde
it's
and
Horde and
Alliance.
Alliance together.
Cross faction. Okay.
Yep.
Cross faction.
Which was cool if you wanted to transfer money from one character from a Horde to an Alliance. Like you're playing Horde, and I could put something in there cheap, like a gray item, and sell it for 10,000 gold, and you can buy it.
What do you gotta do to do that? Put it as a bid?
Yeah. No, or just buy it out.
Oh, just put the price up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty.
That was a
cool.
good way of giving money to Horde and Alliance.
Exactly.
I've never
You're
played
fine or
Horde.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's actually really.
You couldn't even make a Horde and Alliance in the same server.
You
back.
can't right now.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, you can?
No.
No.
Oh shit.
They added that, I think, in Wrath, if I'm not mistaken.
All I know is whenever I see a horde, there's no mercy.
Fight.
No matter what, it's gonna be
Regardless
a
of the level.
fight. Even if he's higher than me, I'm gonna stealth, wait for him to get low health, and attack him. It's no mercy.
I hated people like you.
Yeah.
Damn rogues.
The only reason I'm doing that, let me just say this, the only reason I'm doing that is because when I was leveling, I was around
It was
level
done to
30.
you.
This guy would be at level 40, a skull, and he would go out of his time just to follow me, look for me, and kill me.
Bro,
every time.
they were camping the STV camp. You know,
Yeah, the
that
STV
first
is what
camp
I'm
you go
talking
to pick
about.
up that first
Yeah,
quest.
man.
I was swimming underwater. I saw them just all waiting, sitting there. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm going 1,000 needles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
even
not
worse.
as bad. No,
Yeah.
no, it's not as bad.
It's not as active.
Yeah.
I had to go there for a stupid warlock quest
Yeah.
twice, just to get my pet.
Yeah.
Now, don't you
Terrible.
get a free mount?
At 40, I get a free mount. 60, I get a free mount, but I have to do a whole bunch of stuff for
It's
it.
a quest that's really long and you pay a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
don't you gotta pay money at the end of those quests?
Yeah.
You get money from them, but
Oh, okay.
you gotta pay it back, and then you gotta buy things and use things that are
The-
super expensive.
The stuff that you need to buy for the quest is really expensive.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Okay.
Like I need to have, or I need to have an alchemist that's full level transmute master.
I'm at 270 right now.
Nice.
I'm almost
But
there.
you need those arcanite bars and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I already did those. I bought them.
Arcanite bars?
Yeah, I bought them in Ternessus actually,
Okay.
where you can make
Enchanted
gold into this and
yeah.
this. I already got them all.
No, the arcanite.
Arcanite, I can't do it yet. You need
Yeah.
275.
Okay.
But I bought the man.
You have the pattern. For
I have
it.
the pattern. I mean.
Nice.
Are
Yeah, so
paladins the
eventually
same
I'll be
way?
able
Paladins the same way. Paladins were a little bit easier though. We used to have to go to Skolomans and Strathholm, and if you take 5 paladins with you, everything's undead. So everybody runs in there, Holy Wrath, they're all fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And the mount at the end, do you have to pay gold after that?
You do,
huge
but not
quest
as
line?
much. But you still need items as well.
Yeah, it still costs gold.
Yeah,
it's
still it costs you, but not directly.
But
It
I
costs
would
you 'cause
say
you're
it's
buying
still
things.
cheaper. The reason I say it's cheaper is because you don't got to pay that 90 gold in the beginning, so you got a 90 gold head start,
Yeah,
basically.
Sweet.
10% head start.
and the mounts look cool. The Paladin and the Warlock mounts, they look pretty cool. They were
amazing.
unique. They were the only classes that had unique mounts.
Why'd they do that back in the day?
Why not?
Well-
Every class felt different. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Why not?
Like everyone else gets the basic
Why do rogues-
horses and
Why are rogues?
Well, you could go as a human and get a tiger. You just have to be exalted with Darnassus
okay.
before you can buy their mounts.
That's pretty cool, but that's gonna take a grind. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
No.
Why do rogues have pick locking? Why do druids are the only ones who have rebirth? Why is it that pallies have a bubble? Like, it's what
Not
makes the
every
game.
class can heal.
If you're a rogue, I got no healing spells.
I guess
got
what
pots.
I'm
That's
complaining about is the reason why BFA went downhill.
Yeah.
Why is this doing this? And then they
Well,
start changing it.
BFA, I feel bad for it because it's not the only reason it went downhill.
No.
Even the game before, Legion, even
I
though it
think
was
Legion
better,
was a lot better.
it was better. It still was going declining, man. It was still going down. That
Because
game.
it turned into from having to have a skilled group where everybody has to do a specific job to where
Just tank and spin.
run in there, grab the whole room, and AoE it down.
You guys die once, I leave the group and look for another one.
Well, what it did add though, Legion, that I liked was the level cap was removed. It's like you can go to any land you want and
Okay.
level in order. And that,
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That was
Yeah.
something new.
Everything went along with what you were. You know, it masked your level.
So overall, as a rating, 1 through 10, what would you give Classic WoW?
Well, I didn't raid yet.
No, rating.
Oh, rating. Sorry.
1 through 10.
I don't want to give it a 10 because I liked BC better and Lich King better.
Yeah.
BC's my favorite, so I'd go with an 8. 8.5.
Okay. And you?
I'd give it an 8, solid 8.
Yeah, I would give it a 9 probably because that's my second favorite expansion, and overall the game is just very exciting to me. Other than that, guys, it was good talking World of Warcraft with you guys. You know, make sure you guys subscribe, follow us. You know, everything is going to be in the description below. Abs, it was nice having you on the podcast
Always a
here.
pleasure.
Yeah, definitely.
Stealthy, always a pleasure.
Ebs is a gamer like all of us. You know?
Years.
Yeah, years gamer. Well, what were the old school games you played back in the day?
Man, I mean, when I first started gaming, I had a PC before anything, before Nintendo. I mean, I had the Atari back in the day, but I was always a PC gamer since DOS. Before Windows was even invented, before there was Windows, I was playing DOS games.
Yeah, what was on DOS back in the day?
I mean, I had Qbert,
Oh, I remember that. They remastered it.
Asteroid, Centipede. I mean, I'm talking games that you're playing on the keyboard with arrows and a space bar.
Retro,
You know,
way
yeah.
back retro.
Way
yeah.
back when
Tank.
before Nintendo.
Artillery. You know Shell Shock, the game we played on Steam?
Yeah.
It's artillery, but it's like pixelated, or it just shoot back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the games I grew up on. You know?
Those
And
are-
ever since I got on a computer, I'm like, this is it.
You never got a console before.
I mean, I've had consoles. I had all of them, but
Well,
I didn't play them. You know, I'd buy them. I'd play them for. I had a PS4. I think I had 8-9 hours logged on it, and I just sold it. I'm like, I never played it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sell it before it just loses value. You know.
Yeah, I think eventually, like, everything will be on PC. All PlayStation will sell all its software on their Xbox. Same thing.
Like,
They should.
I mean, I like consoles. Don't get me wrong, but the feel of playing on a PC is just to me so much better.
yeah,
It's
I'm not saying
smoother.
consoles are bad. I just feel
Yeah.
some way into the future.
Don't get me wrong. Some games I like to pick up a controller and play. Like if I'm playing Street Fighter, I'm not playing on a keyboard. I'm playing on a controller.
Yeah,
But I'm
True.
still playing on my PC. I just
Oh.
plug my controller into the PC.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that. That's true. All right, man. Hey, it's good having you here. Whenever you guys want, you're always welcome on the site. We're gonna have them on here a lot. You know, make sure you guys give us feedback, good or bad. We don't mind. Once again, make sure you guys subscribe and follow. So you guys.
Follow me on Twitter as well. Oh, we're gonna let
Yeah.
Abs close out the show. You know, anything you want to advertise, you want to say?
No advertise. Just wanna say thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm
Anytime.
sure I'll be back. We'll talk some more games.
Definitely.
We should have
It's
my
been-
brother here. Have you guys fight?
We gotta hit level 60, all of us. Experience that again.
Yeah.
And we'll come back on and do a show.
Absolutely.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of rating with some rating
Yeah,
experience.
I
in.
agree.
No, I might not raid, so I might not be on.
You will.
We might get Flygo on. Flygo might raid, right?
Yeah.
If he makes it to 60,
If you may, I doubt it.
Yeah.
He's never.
he'll
leveled
pay
up.
somebody. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
he'll pay me. I'll do it for him.
Yeah, but go ahead. Give us our closing.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow us, and we will definitely be back with a new episode.
All right, guys. Take care.
Peace.
That was so bad. In the end, I flopped it hard.
It's okay. It'll cut and it'll play. I was gonna tell you, say enjoy the show, but it's okay.
Yeah,
You don't need to. I'll just cut it right away.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna check if it's still recording, just in case. Instead of taking the card out, checking.
That was bad. In the beginning, I did good.
No, it was good. That's good enough. Okay, go swim more.
It's good enough.
Stop recording.
Did it?
Should I? Or keep it going?
No, keep it going.
Alright.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll edit, match it.
Today we're gonna freestyle.
What I'm saying?